Hi there. In this video, I will talk about how you can work with the hierarchies that are present within the index. So if you have seen my previous videos, we have covered in couple of few videos we have talked about indexes. And in this video, first of all, I will show you about the index hierarchy and then how we can perform some common operations like selecting data or sorting or summing the values based on those index and their hierarchies. Alright, so first thing is to import the library. Import pandas as pd, execute that, and then create a series, maybe ser1, just a name we can take, and pd dot series, and let's give some values 1 2 3 4 5, maybe 6. So it's just some dummy values, and let's give index, and let's give to create a hierarchy of index we need to give two different indexes. So first one is, let's say 1 1 1 1 2 2 2, and maybe the next one is a b c, again a b C. Alright, if you look at this index, this one is a first index, so that's why, or a high level index having the value 1, and then this is a lower level index, second level index. This is having the value ABC, and again repetition of ABC. That means with 1 ABC is assigned, with 2 again ABC is assigned. So there is some sort of hierarchy which is present. So let's go ahead and see the output. So here is the output. As I mentioned, this is 1 and 2 is the upper level hierarchy, and ABC is basically second level hierarchy, and then you have their respective values 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now the first thing is that probably you want to give names to these hierarchies so that they are more meaningful. So maybe in this case ser1 dot index dot names is equals to indx underscore 0 indicates the first index, indx underscore 1. So this is index level 0, level 1. So just to give you an idea, and let's print it. And as you can see, we have the indexes over here, indx 0 1, the names that we have given, and then their respective values. Let's say you want to access any specific index, maybe 1 or 2. So what you can do is simply pass the parameter ser1, and so this should be ser1 and then the index value 1, and it will give you the output for index 1 ABC. Similarly, if you pass the index level 2, you will get the second index. So that way you can access the first level index. But there may be situations where you need to access the index which is at level 2. So what you can do is simply, maybe I'll just copy this and paste it down there. So we need to first of all use colon, and then comma, and then the value a, and let's access this. And with this way you can access a value. So first is 1. So if I go a little bit up, so first a value is 1, second a value is 4, and that's what you are getting for value 1 and 4 for the index. So this is about accessing the data based on the index levels or index names that are present for your series. Now let's see how you can convert this series into a data frame. So for that, maybe we can create a data frame 1 and use ser1 and use the column unstack. Alright, let's print it. And this way, if you will see, your ABC is coming over here in the column. So one of the straightforward way about how you can unstack it. Let's see the parameter that it has by pressing Shift Tab, and you can specify the level here in this case -1, which has been given. fill value. So in case if you have any values you want to fill with 0 or something else, you can basically specify those parameters. So you can view this by going there in the parenthesis and pressing shift and then 2 times tab key. Alright, let's come out from here. Now let's see how we can swap the levels of series. So if I go up and show you the series, what probably you may want to do is swap these levels. So ABC is coming first and then the second one. Alright, to do that there is a very straightforward method. ser1 dot swap level. If I press enter, here you are. Those levels have, if you see, one was coming at the very first time and this ABC was coming second, but now it has been swapped. So this way, whenever you have a need or requirement where you need to swap the level, you can very straightforward specify swap level, and if you go press shift tab, you will again see that it can take 3 parameters which you can customize based on the values that it takes. But it's pretty straightforward. I mean, simply by specifying it, it's pretty intuitive that it will swap the levels which are present here in the series. After that, let's see how we can sort it. So maybe what I'll do is ser2, I can just store the result over here and say ser2 dot sort, and it will take the sort level, and with sort level I need to specify whether the level 1 or the level 2, so or the 0 or 1, because that's how the index sorts 0, let's say in this case, and execute that. And here we have now it's sorted by A. So for A 1 or 2, for B 1 or 2, for C 1 or 2. Similarly, if you specify 1, you will get 1 2 3 1 1 1 2 2 2. So whatever is the index at level 1 will going to be sorted based on that. Let's try now doing the summing of data. So for that, what we can do is go down and over here write the ser2 dot sum, and let's indicate the level, maybe let's say level 0, and let's take output. So here we have for A 4 plus 1 5, for B it is 5 plus 2 7, and similarly for C you have 6 3 and 9, and like level 0, since you have two level 0 and level 1, you can have the sum by level 1 as well. So 1 and 2. So what is the total sum? 3 and 2 5 and 1 6. So for 1 the value is 6, for 2 it is 15. So that's about how you can you can basically do the sum for the series, or even if you want to do at a data frame level, you can do that. And you can see its additional properties by pressing shift tab. Again, access is equals to none. Skip any, whether you want to skip any or not, and you can actually expand its properties so that you can go down there and see its different properties and their explanations about what it is. So what we are using over here is simply the level parameter, but nothing else, because it's pretty basic and simple example just to understand how the sum basically work based on the different levels that we have in the series. And generally when you are applying the sum, this sometimes confuse, okay, why it has the level parameter and what is the applicability when it comes to doing the sum at a data frame level, because most of the time you just have in one level of index in your data frame, and not at a multi-index or a hierarchical index. But in such cases where you have the hierarchical index which are related to each other, and you want to access the summing or maybe average or any other operation that you want to do you can basically utilize the level parameter to go in and out into the hierarchy of an index. So that's about how you can perform some of the very common operations into the series. And that's pretty much all I have, and I'll meet you in the new video, the new topic.